You hear movement from the nearby shelf, scrambling towards you.
Okay, I leave the rope tied to the rod, and I immediately climb up and get up and go, hey! Up on the ledge.
Okay, the minute you do, you jump and run on the ledge, looking right into an individual standing there on the edge. Aimee, if I could have you...
Shit, that was fast!
We actually clink up, move down.
Oh, shit! Oh, she's back in the house! Hey, let's go!
Oh my gosh!
Hi, friend!
Mom!
She's finally here.
Welcome back, darling. Welcome back.
Hello. Hi.
I was gonna stab you.
Dang.
Still time.
Still time.
Nice to that
You
point.
might want to after this.
As you spring up and land, you, having been taking stock of where the hell you might be and why, you hear some skittering nearby, prepare yourself to try and stay hidden, and then suddenly watch as a smaller man leaps in front and shouts hey to you. And what does he see?
Well, there's a lot to see, so maybe we'll start from the top. What you might notice first is a real flash of big brown, blonde, highlighted, gel-crunched hair that's sort of moved to one side of her shoulder, and if we're sort of making her way down her 4'2" dwarven body, you might notice that her skin color is sort of it's sort of like the color of like café con leche, but like with an extra shot in it. So like kind of dark and Latina flavored, and she's covered in sort of colorful traditional tattoos. And she's got a lot of them, but 2 of them stand out more than the rest. There's one on one of her shapely biceps that it's sort of like a heart, like a banner heart tattoo, but instead of mom, it says me. And and on one of the sides of her neck, she's got a really large cursive D, sort of like adorning her neck. Right next to the 2 hoops, she has this like fuck off. Yeah. And her body looks like one of these like, you know those party balloons, like inflated party balloons that people move into shapes? So like if you take one and twist the middle like a few times, so she's like real tiny in the middle, but like big up top and on the bottom. And she's sturdy and like really stout, but kind of like committed to being hyper feminine in the way that a lot of women in male dominated fields tend to be. So like a lady cop with like acrylic nails or something like that sort of. Yes. And she's got these really pronounced eyebrows, but she has like a slit in the middle that's sort of shaved in. Cool. And my favorite thing about her is that she's got a little Monroe piercing that looks like a diamond beauty mark, you know, like a little. And her vibe is very much like my Nuyorican cousin meets like a rockabilly sort of girl, meets a mob wife, meets like Real Housewives of Staten Island. And she's wearing a corset and pants and jewel-encrusted boots and a really ornate gold belt where she's hanging like a really cool great sickle and then also a whip. Sickle. And her face looks pissed as fuck.
Oh, hey.
Who are you?
Do you live here?
No? Do I look like I live here?
No.
I'm sweating, first of all. Where the fuck are we?
I don't know. I have 2 friends hanging off the edge of the cliff. Can I have them come up with us, or are you about to...
Yeah, you need help? I got a whip.
Well, okay.
Notes here. You see a half-elf. Ooh. He's built like a coat hanger. Long, sort of lithe. Oh, he's 6'4", but appears way smaller. He never stands up straight. About 200 pounds, so yeah, he's soaking wet. Long, delicate fingers. He appears to be a young man, but you're not really sure what his age is. No scars, markings, no tattoos. Brown skin with shades of green and gold, kind of a little glow to him. Totally unkempt, mangy hair. And his eyes, you can see in the dark, are large. They're gold, amber, with like very dilated pupils. And he's basically got a face that carries the expression of like, what the fuck is going on at all times. He's an innocent. He's like not. He looks innocent. He's not what you want to be in this world. No armor. He's a farmer. I'm a farmer. I got a green cloak. It's made of rough wool, whatever we had around the house. Leather shoes, and like a potato sack, basically, with rope pulled together. And I have a crossbow, as you now know, and some other stuff. And should I tell them what weapons I have on me?
No, they haven't seen anything.
Yeah,
We'll
go
find
fuck
out later.
yourself.
I think from the other side of him, I'll just yell to Orym, I think I found another dead one.
You hear this voice from right behind you.
And then, do I fire off another? No, I'm gonna go fucking loco.
Okay.
No, that's not.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
want to do?
I'm gonna shoot. Hold on, let me go to my spells. I'm gonna shoot a 5th level
Farming spell.
Turnip.
So yeah.
lightning bolt.
Oh, no.
Did you say 5th level?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot a 5th level lightning
Oh,
bolt.
boy.
What?
This is war.
Towards the voice?
Towards me?
Towards the voice, knowing, like, not really sure where it is, right?
You got it. So
So-
you just turn around to the sound of the voice and release a lightning bolt. So Mona,
Yeah.
as you're sitting in the shadow, the figure spins around and you just see this like bright glow of energy, and you hear this crack of thunder and a flash of bright light. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. I will say with advantage because you don't see the source, so
No
it's kind
idea
of
where
just
it is.
hoping to catch you.
With advantage? Oh, well,
Natural 20.
donated. That's
Dang.
going to be 24.
All right, so go ahead and roll damage, and you take a half damage.
Which one is it?
It's the D6s. You go ahead and that would be 10d6.
Oh, my
Here we
God.
go.
Good grief.
What
Yep.
the F? Do you need more D6s?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay.
It'd be like 10.
7, 8, 7 plus 8 is 15, plus 10, 25, and then 10, 35.
One more after this. 35
Oh my
plus this.
Lord of mercy.
For fuck's sake.
Plus 12, 47.
47 points of damage halved.
To yourself.
So you take
range,
28?
8?
No. Sorry,
No.
20.
3, 24.
23.
23. Other way. I was doing that. So
All right.
23 points of lightning damage to you. You
How
just-
far am I from him?
You're about, I'd say, 30 feet, but this goes about 100 feet behind you. You manage to dodge out of the way. It catches you on the side of your hip, and you fall to the ground. This sudden pain.
Oh my God, how did I do that?
What the fuck?
Okay.
He's hostile!
We.
And I start charging up an Eldritch Blast!
Are you dead? Are you a dead person?
Maybe!
I'm half fucking dead over here.
Wait. What's going on?
This is escalating way too fast. We're all lost in the wherever the hell we are. Please, nobody fire anything off. Misunderstanding, okay?
Oh my
I
God.
put my shield on the ground. I put my sword on the ground. I'm defenseless. Anyone who wants to drop me can.
Emily, if you wouldn't mind joining us at the table, please.
Which side? Which side?
Which side?
I don't know. Which side?
She's coming.
Where?
Hey! Welcome.
I forgot my pen. Does anyone have one?
I got my shit.
We got you.
Hi.
Welcome to the table.
Oh, my.
Everyone here is super lost, and we have wine and cheese.
And meat.
Oh, I think I'm not stealthing up at all. I am here, dispatched on a mission, and I want to meet people.
All right, then as you kind of step out of the shadow that is naturally cast by the darkness here, you also pick up quickly. This person is walking with intent as they approach the campsite.
Yeah, think like Greenpeace clipboard person. That kind of intensity.
Outside of a Whole Foods.
And you, with that intensity, you see I'm like sort of like I am a elf from the Shadow Realm. So I'm like a goth-looking elf with like pointy teeth, pointy ears, like emo girl tattoos that are like runes, but runes instead of song lyrics, and like a little raven on my shoulder. But I am dressed in like the formal attire of a mage's apprentice. So I have a little academic beret, academic blazer, total indoor kid vibes. I've got like little silk stockings that are already like torn in several places, little mage booties that probably are only meant to like climb a library bookcase ladder. Yeah, and also the most important thing is that you see that I'm probably, I am coming out of a tense conversation with a book.
Apprentices are part of the organization. Like, if you take ownership in your station.
But don't forget to remember your place.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Wait, where'd that come
That
from?
was a sourceless voice.
Wait,
Denise?
you have a friend?
Denise? Hold on, just 1 second. I'm just gonna stay with me though, but I'm gonna leave. Denise, I'm gonna need you to not talk back to me in front of these
Now,
people.
why are you
because if I
calling me
lose-
by my real fucking name is the good question.
What?
What?
Denise?
No, I was saying Denios.
Oh, whoops.
I start rolling up the portable
Are you
hole.
Mona or Denise
I'm
now?
fucking Denise, now you know.
Denise is also a very pretty
They're
name.
both good.
You look like Denise and
I thought you
Mona.
said Denise.
Cross out
Who are you
Mona.
talking to?
Okay, so when the Cobalt Souls sent me here, I'm not exactly of the standard. Basically, they sent me with a sentient book chaperone. Introduce yourself.
She holds up this tome of kind of black and brown leather with silver runes inscribed along it. It's a beautiful book. And on the front, you can see there's, where the folds of leather are, there's this kind of like scrunched face that's pressed into the front of it. And it kind of, there are no eyes, there's just these like small wrinkled slits where the eyes would be, and the mouth kind of slightly opens, and he goes, "Hello, I am her assigned chaperone for her research. And
We're not getting along, if it's not obvious.
I think it does.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'll just say it. I'm just gonna say it. Can I just say it? I'm gonna say it. Denios is a mage that was trapped in this book during a rivalry, and then somehow the Cobalt Soul got their hands on this book. And now he is, my boss, kind of.
So you just...
Oh boy.
Greetings, people of Exandria.
Hi.
Okay, I'm pretending, I'm improvising this, but it is, I'm gonna pretend like it's written down. I have been dispatched from the Cobalt Soul to collect first-hand accounts of this unprecedented event. I almost said it. Sorry, it's like when you read out loud in class and you get really nervous. Where it's like different. Okay. My name is... Oh, here it says I'm supposed to introduce myself and say one fact that's interesting about myself and ask you all to do the same. Okay, I'm Prism, and the interesting fact about me would probably be that until I was 10, I could actually do a back walkover unassisted.
Are you still that flexible?
No, it stopped when I was 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's still pretty interesting.
That's the most interesting thing about you.
Oh, I mean,
I think I just fell asleep.
Did you? Because you seem very awake.
I'm asleep, I'm half asleep.
Wow,
Keep on with your thing, please.
Well, at this point, you would all then also share with me your names, which I will write down with my trusty quill, and you know, feel free to include something interesting about yourself. Maybe try and outdo me.
Ooh, that's fun.
Okay.
I'm Orym of the Arashari in Taldore, and I can still do a backwalk.
What?
And
no,
I do it.
really? I didn't think anyone could after 10. Can you do it? I'm sorry.
I
I'm so
just
sorry.
did it right in front of you.
You watched
just
him do
watched
it.
That's so fucked up. Can you do it again? Just one more time.
Okay.
Holy fuck. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I just did a lot of gymnastics growing up. It's
Are you a gymnast now?
sort of, and I pull the blade out lightning quick and sort of like pirouette and sling a shot of plant and vine to a tree 15 feet away, and then yank myself to it.
You just did that all with so little enthusiasm.
Is this foreplay?
What? No, no, ha! No, I get my rocks off with books. Well, I mean, like reading
This
them.
book, your dad?
No, no, no. Okay, you.
I've seen some of those books. Chetney has some.
Oh boy. Ashton Graymore, something interesting about me.
It doesn't have to be backwalker related.
It's not really into backwalking. That's I have a dimensional nexus of infinite personalities and a hole in my head. I don't know. That's pretty good. Why the fuck not? It's time
Holy.
Why not?
That's great.
There's a big glass window in my head that just goes off into a weird little sparkly bit of something. It is disconcerting.
That is beautiful. You all are so much more interesting than mages.
Can you go in there?
I mean,
We
I wouldn't.
we had a friend who can do that. It got very complicated. I wouldn't recommend.
Wow, that's something else.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
There's so many layers to this conversation.
I've given up.
Well, my name's Denise, as you so rudely revealed.
What?
The S is a money sign.
That's
I
awesome.
gotta fix this.
And
Retroactively, I am going to retcon it that the S in Prism is 2, yeah.
Oh, she likes to copy. Oh, wow. Wow, we got an original live one here. Here's a fun fact about me.
I am a scribe, so copying is kind of my thing.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Listen, my nails are as sharp as fucking tacks. They can cut glass.
Wow.
And you see Denise's nails. They're like stiletto shaped, kind of like these, but like so sharp.
Form of dread. As I backwalk over, but not really. I just kind of go into a crab walk as my head bends back.
So explain for those who are present what you see Laudna does.
I see it.
As her form of dread takes over her, you see her eyes just kind of start to widen as they go black, and like black ink starts to pour out of it. As like almost the surrounding trees start to sprout out of her neck, like her veins just start to pop and bulge and extend and break into branches. As her back cracks in an unnatural way, as her shoulders dislocate, go fully behind her, she plops back and then just skitters up the tree.
Oh my God.
And it's just the three of you now.
Well, unfortunately, I've never seen something so harrowing in my life. And I forget where I am, and I scream bloody murder.
Damn it.
That's the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. I also vomit all over myself.
Mordor just screams out loud, upchucks a little bit. As all right, finishing their go. Now it's Prism's go with Mordor on deck.
Okay, so I see all these plant creatures, and I smile big and look at everyone and say, "How's this for a field test for my magic?"
None of us can see you.
Right. That's right. You're invisible. Oh God, you're still here.
That felt so good.
And then what I want to do is I want to tell bonus action, send a Neos in between all three of these guys, and then I'm gonna cast a spell through him.
Okay.
From his place, but since I'm invisible, would I have advantage on attacks?
If it's an attack roll, then yes, you would.
So I'm gonna Steel Wind Strike these three guys.
Ooh, yes, you.
And so I'm
Wait, you can attack through your book and not lose your invisibility?
Denise!
What's greater invisibility?
Oh, it's greater invisibility. Sick!
Denise! let's do the sword one. And then I'm gonna take 3 attacks with advantage on each of them. That's a crit. That's 2 crits. And then sorry, I don't know what my thing is yet. And then that was a 17 becomes a 26 to
That
hit.
hits as well.
And then
A natural 20 again! This is insane!
I'm literally sitting back there being like, these fuckers all rolling all these nat 20s coming out. I'm gonna be the dunce guest.
Nice.
I'm not the dunce guest.
Uh-uh.
Okay, so now I'm gonna roll my damage against each of them.
Alrighty.
Here's one of the crits.
Dang.
Does 0 become 10?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That's the meanest thing you can say.
You've got a really pretty dice.
So that's
Yeah, what is
that's
that?
6. So whatever the number is, then double it.
Okay.
Don't gatekeep the dice.
D10. This is gonna be nasty.
Plus 19 plus 4 becomes 23. Plus 5. 5 becomes 29. 29 twice.
Okay. So,
Wow.
so,
So-
do you want to roll for each one? Or you just roll once and then they all take the damage.
Whatever you want to do. What's easiest for you?
I mean, we just say the number and say that the one in the middle, right there, the one that you've already hit, takes 29.
Oh, 58, because I crit.
Right, and the other two take 58.
Yeah.
You crit the other
Okay.
ones.
Yeah, so we'll do it that way.
That'll
All
work.
3 critted, or were 2 of them?
2 of them crit.
It's pretty good.
That's fucking awesome.
Really lucky.
That's disturbing.
And then I say again, how's that for a field test?
So,
You nailed it.
how do you want to do this? As the one that was shambling towards Denise, describe how the book transforms to facilitate your steel wind strike.
I think that the book has like a bunch of, it almost sounds like surgical equipment, but it's bookmarks being like, and then he just sort of like, and then shreds them up.
Hell yeah!
Paper shredder!
It like carves through.
Yeah.
Into all 3 of them, you see splashes and blasts of like destroyed plant matter and other forms of organic matter, but the one that currently had been kind of previously shredded by Orym and then hit heavily by you, it just explodes and just rains compost down onto everyone in the vicinity of it. Denise, you're just sprayed.
Yeah, just full of shit.
Wait, on top of Border, who's already covered in vomit.
Indeed, yes. Everybody in that
I'll
vicinity.
shout out to Mother because I saw what Denise was doing, and so I'm gonna say, Mother, go to the loud one, because she might need for sneak attack.
Oh,
So she'll.
Oh, yeah.
wait, what does that do?
It's just that will help you get sneak attack.
Oh, because,
Will distract your
yes.
enemy.
Oh, what a night. You know what? You're okay.
Awesome. Does that finish your turn?
Yeah, and I'm still invisible.
You're still invisible.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna try to this is not gonna work, but I'm gonna make it a strip attack. So that is just 7 points of damage, but I wanna give it the extra. I've been rolling too low on the superiority die all night. 10.
There you go.
Okay, so it's a total of 17, and it has to make a strength save against
Total
my
of 17?
halfling for 17.
How do you want to do that?
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, so leap off of Ashton's shoulders, come spinning. First one, it's a tendril slaps the blade out of the way, but the second time I hold the blade in close and sneak past its as I go down, and I, after having watched the dwarf, I slash at a tendril leg and then just rip up to let it fall down.
As you tear through,
More caca.
you release one last burst of that wind blade energy from earlier that was kind of sitting in the reserves of your weapon. And as you strike upward, it extends out 15 feet like a blade that just carves through like an executioner's axe upward. The creature and just settles into 2 piles of rapidly rotting plant matter.
Oh.
It had been a while.
Chinese or Italian?
All right.
Always.
Always.
Wow, Aimee. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's once you're-
13. And that's it. I don't do the
Nope.
Okay,
13
so
points of damage. Okay. So the
Math's
fume,
not fun.
into your lungs, you can feel the pain, the burning sensation of it kind of piercing inside of your breath as you kind of hold it off and then take that second strike with the blade. How do you want to do this?
Oh, I didn't plan on that. And then, well, I think, because I'm under it, so I'm going to want to somersault away to the other side. And, wow, I don't know how. And then I guess I will look at it and say, gross, you stink, get the fuck away from me. And then I'm going to kick it in the face. And then I'm going to take my whip and just like a dominatrix, just kind of go, bad boy.
So.
You know, in character.
Right, of course. So Denise carves
Or
into
maybe
this
something
being.
like, have an Altoid.
There you go.
Very bad, like, your breath stinks, have an Altoid, a Tic Tac.
Perfect. Carving into it twice, it kicks it off and causes it to stumble and hit the ground. Right as.
Good measure.
She's just talking at its corpse.
Pretty much. She's just talking shit the whole
It
time.
goes on for another minute.
Yeah.
You brush your teeth.
Brush your fucking teeth.
Feels real far away.
I wish I knew where we were. Gilmore. That's the name. That's the guy who gave me the box. Gilmore. Real cute.
You've been to Iman?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No, I went everywhere looking for that motherfucker. My ex. Dairy ex.
I'm sorry?
Dairy ex. What a piece of shit.
Nah.
What?
I know him.
Are you that little guy from the poster, the wanted posters I kept seeing everywhere?
I'm on a
You're on a wanted poster. You know that about you?
No, I don't
All
know.
over
I'm not
Iman.
wanted.
Faceless motherfuckers looking for you. Nameless. What? I don't know. I'm tired.
Okay.
How do you know Dariax? Maybe it's not the same one. Dwarf?
Redhead.
Yeah.
A lot of jokes.
Yeah. Bad jokes.
Well, sometimes they're okay.
No,
Apple
they're
bottom.
bad. Oh, yeah.
What went wrong?
So, what went wrong? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Well, first of all, we were doing a job together. We're stealing furs. And then, I mean, look, we weren't really engaged. We were pre-engaged. And then one day, he just left me. We were supposed to, deliver the deliverables. And I knocked on his door, and he wasn't there. And then I have all these motherfuckers after me. Where's my money, Denise? Where's fucking Dariax's money? Where are the furs? Where are the this? Where are the that? Whatever. So I left, and I went to go looking for him, because I didn't want to die. And I kind of didn't want to live without him anyway. And I found him.
And how did that go?
Well, I didn't get to say anything, because here I am.
You found him the moment all this happened?
Yeah, I saw him from across the room, and I was gonna...
What are the odds?
So what was he, when did you know him?
Oh, months back. I think like 5 or 6 months back at this point. Yeah, we spent time together in a crew. He's a good guy. Well, he got into trouble easy.
Oh, yeah? What kind of trouble?
I don't know, he's kind of like a kid following a red balloon all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
But he seemed like he had a good heart.
That's true, too.
Well, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Well, I know I don't look it, but I am a hopeless romantic. So maybe I'll find him, kick his ass.
You know, I have like flits of Keyleth and Will and all the horror we saw. 12 hours is flitting by as Orym is having this pretty light conversation.
You okay?
Yeah. What was I talking about?
Your friends? You leave someone behind?
I was gonna say that you do strike me as romantic.
You too.
That's also true.
Oh. Do you have someone?
No.
That makes two of us.